Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Moon. I hope all is well is out there with you, Gemmies. So today we're going to be looking into your soulmate relationship, kind of seeing what the energies are that are happening with that, whatever messages Spirit wants to relay for your highest good. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if it does not resonate here, go check out your Moon and your Rising. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, please shoot me an email. The email is down below in the description box. And let's begin. Welcome back, Gemini. Let's go ahead and begin. See what messages Spirit needs to tell you. Any advice that is needed to be given in regards to you and your soulmate. What energy surrounds you and your soulmate. Let's kind of figure out what story is going on here. I'm sorry, my hair is everywhere. All right, gems. My lovely gems. Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine spirit. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini in regards to them and their soulmate and this connection? What's going on? What can you tell us? What can you relate to them for their highest good? Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine. Thank you. What do we have for Gemini? Okay. Cards are being stubborn. That is for sure. All right. What do we have for Gemini, Spirit? What do we have for Gemini in regards to them and their soulmate? Ooh. What do we have for Gemini in regards to them and their soulmate? Manifestation. You have the magician that wants to come out. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. What would be your energy? So what I'm feeling here, Gemini, your soulmate is energies in the star. So I really feel like it's something that they are feeling connected to. I feel like it's a wish come true for them. I feel like you are somebody that has come along, went through many different things, but both of you in your journey here has went through many different things, opportunities, suitors, good, bad, whatever. And both of you are now making this connection. I feel like this is a wish that your soulmate is wanting from you. I feel like you are in this mode of creation right now. I can't really say that I feel that this is a creation in order to bring your soulmate towards you. I just feel like you're in a mode right now that you are just wanting to start things and get things going for yourself, Gemini. I also see here with the Four of Cups under you, you definitely are not really taking up on this offer right now. You're focusing on what you have, and what you're trying to build, especially with that magician above that. Your person, you know, they see you as a wish come true. They see you as someone that can fulfill them in ways that maybe they weren't aware of before. But they have the Five of Wands that's underneath that. So that is kind of conflict. You know, that is a struggle in some way. A lot of chaos going on. It's not easy for them to convey this to you, Gemini. I feel like they battle with themselves to want to tell you this. And honestly, right now, you are just kind of in your mode of doing yourself. I feel like the cup is there. The offer is there for you. All right. Your soulmate is trying to come in. You're just not seeing it, or you're just not wanting to deal with it right now. You are too busy working on your foundation and your happiness in yourself. Okay, you're trying to make money moves. That's what I'm hearing here. There's been a lot of things going on between you guys here. Okay, I do see that with between the magician and the star, which is your energy. I do feel like there has been a lot of options per se in the way, but I really feel like you guys been through a lot together already. A lot of ups and downs, back and forths, highs and lows. Maybe even thinking about being together, not being together. So, you know, you guys could be friends already. You could know each other already. But what I'm feeling like here is your person is, it's really hard for them to convey the connection that they really want with you. Like the core connection. You might be friends, like I said, and so you might have a connection in some way. But that deep, deep rooted, soulful connection, I feel like for your soulmate, it is really hard for them to dig deep to come and express this to you. There's just a lot of conflict or chaos, and possibly there are things that are getting in the way of for you, you guys being together. But with the Chariot in the middle of you two here with the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands, I really feel like there's haste. There's almost like I'm getting a sense that the universe is wanting to really put you guys together. Okay, but there's just so much conflict, and and you're not really seeing it. So there's kind of keeping you guys apart, but I really feel like the momentum of wanting to bring you guys together is there. And I'm really feeling like this is in a cosmic sense. I mean, you guys are soulmates. You guys, your souls, your spirit, however you want to say, already know there's a relationship there. Already know there's a connection of a learning experience or anything like that. And I feel like it hasn't completely finished. There's still something there that needs to come out, okay? But with you working on your money, Gemini, or you working on your foundation, you working on yourself, and them having their own struggles within them, it's hard for you guys to really come together, to be real and raw with each other right now. That's what I'm feeling. Yes, Eight of Swords right underneath that. There's something that's blocking. There's something that's just not being told, not being said, not being looked at. All right? And then you have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like your soulmate really does want to move towards you. Your soulmate really does, Gemini, that you're like a wish come true for them, and they really do want to move towards you, and they really want to move out of this chaos, okay? But they're stuck in it right now, and they're working through that, and they're trying. The Eight of Swords between you and them, okay, with them wanting to move, towards you. You're sitting here working on your security and your stability, working on yourself, working on your money, getting things right, really focusing on yourself. I really do see here that this in between you guys is just, it's something that is not being looked at right now. Okay, it's just not being observed. It's like you're both aware, but you're not acknowledging. You're not going deep. You're not digging deep to really what this connection is and having that talk, having that dialogue to each other, what your raw, true feelings are towards each other. That vulnerability, I feel like it's really not there, and both of you are kind of doing something. Like, I feel like there needs to be some kind of discussion or some kind of rawness to how you guys feel about each other and where you guys see each other, way you feel towards them and they feel towards you. And I don't mean this surfacey, like, oh, I like you, you're cool, yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind this. I mean, there's something that's really deep, and maybe you guys, or maybe they haven't, or you have not acknowledged that yet within yourself. But I feel like Spirit is like really pushing for this connection, okay? Really wanting you to move out of this Eight of Swords energy where you're being blinded by truth, blinded by whatever it is that you're not seeing, or that you're not really facing here. You're not facing it. Either one of you. That's, somebody is not facing something, okay? So what we have for future energy for Gemini, Spirit? What do we have for future energy for Gemini? Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. We have that Two of Cups that wants to come out. So there is a partnership coming together. So there is that momentum where you will be moving. Like I said, Spirit is wanting you to move in that direction. You see there's balance in there. Forward movement, everything there is to propel you into this relationship of the Two of Cups. Okay, what else do we have for Gemini, Spirit, in regards to them and their soulmate? Thank you, Universe. The Ten of Swords. So this is the dawning of a new day. This is finally ending all of that, all of this, you know, where you're like you're not communicating. This is like finally communicating, really putting it in, okay? Really putting it in, saying if it is the hurtful truth, okay, it could be, and speaking what it is so we can move to a new beginning, okay? Tens represents the completion of something. So we're going to end this. We're going to come together. We're going to speak our truth. If it hurts, if it doesn't, either way, we got to be raw with each other so we can begin a new beginning, begin a new cycle, begin a new start, however you want to look at that. All right. With the 7 of Wands here, I feel like this might be something that, you know, whenever you guys are speaking to each other, it might be something that you might get defensive about. It might not be something great, but it is something of truth that needs to be told in order for you to learn something from this connection and even grow from this connection. You guys are going to have to speak, to come together and speak what it is that is needed. All right. So we're going into the advice. Oh, wait, no, this is not for advice. Okay. So we have the devil that wanted to come out. So that release, okay, of you guys believing, and it could be one, it could be both, but I'm really feeling like you guys are in some kind of, for lack of a better term, denial in some way. You guys adore each other. You guys know that you're good for each other. You guys know all that, but there's just something missing here. There's a rawness, a vulnerability that's not there. It's time to detach from that feel of, you know, being judged or feeling like you're going to be rejected or something like that. There's a tether that keeps you kind of not being truthful. And I feel like when you guys do have this talk, yeah, it's going to be raw and it's going to have a lot of truth behind it, a lot of vulnerability. You guys might get defensive over it, but look past that. Remember, you guys are speaking truth to each other. You guys are being real with each other. You're coming to a level of higher dimension thinking and connecting and really digging into each other's energy and feeling each other and really understanding that, because I feel like this connection is, I mean, it's a soulmate connection. You guys are in some way meant to be together, meant to live, come to each other in this lifetime for whatever purpose. And it's just not done. It's just not finished, or, you know, like there's still more to be said here. So the advice that we have, the King of Cups, okay, so I'm feeling like, you know, stubborn energy a little bit in a way. The 9 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Like, hello, there's that clarity, okay? There's that clarity that's coming in, that needs to be coming in. So the advice that I have for Spirit, for you, Gemini, the King of Cups, 9 of Wands, and 6 of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Let me show you this right now. It's time to confront your emotions. It's time to confront whatever it is that's down in there, and you know you're not paying it any attention, okay? And I feel that, I see that you're not paying it any attention. You're not allowing this person to come in because you're busy doing something else. Fine, but I'm feeling like here it's time to confront it. You see that he's holding that 1 cup. It's time to confront your emotions, to really look at it. Okay, really look at them. I feel like there's a little bit of stubbornness in there with you, and you're not wanting to. With the 9 of Wands, like you're having those walls blocked up. It's, you know, you're working. You're not. It's time to take those walls down. Okay, it's time to take those walls down. It's time to kind of open up a little bit. Not feel like, you know, you're going to get hurt. Come in it with an open mind. Communicate the things that is really needed to be said. Okay, Gemini, to your soulmate here. And with the 6 of Wands, I feel like in the end, you'll have clarity, and, you know, you'll find some kind of good in what is needed to be said here. Even if it's something that you feel like you may not want to hear, it is still something that you need to hear that will bring some kind of healing, some kind of happiness to you. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope this resonates. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out your other placements. Leave me a comment down below if it does. And I actually think I pulled an extra card for the advice. I usually pull 3, but I realize there's 4 here. So, hey, it needed to be said. The Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords right underneath that. So this is just sitting there. This is just sitting here, sitting and waiting for this offer. I really feel like both of these queens are waiting for something to come in, waiting for some kind of knowledge, waiting for some kind of security. You might be feeling insecure in some areas of this connection, and it keeps you in a wobbly, like, you know, like I'm not sure, in that state, and you're blinded by it. So if this resonates, leave me a comment down below. And until next time, Gemini, I love you guys. Bye.